Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you can't already tell by my voice, I'm a little sick, but the sickness is gonna have to wait because we have some breaking news here as Habs fans. So the Montreal Canadiens have made a trade and they have acquired from the Colorado Avalanche, Alex Newhook. In return, the Montreal Canadiens gave up their late first-round pick, also known as the Florida Panthers pick, which was 31st overall, and an early second-round pick, which was the 37th overall. On top of that, they also gave up Gianni Fairbrother, which I don't see as a big loss because he is a pretty injury-prone defenseman who doesn't seem like he has a real shot in the Montreal Canadiens organization since he is a left-handed defenseman. So that is the trade, Alex Newhook for basically a late first-round pick, an early second-round pick, and an American Hockey League defenseman. This trade came by complete surprise, and I was not expecting it. We've been hearing lately that Kent Hughes was looking for another type of Kirby Dach deal, pretty much a young player who had a lot of promise and hasn't really shown his full potential yet. And this time, the Montreal Canadiens went out and got Alex Newhook. Now, let's take a quick look at Alex's Newhook's stats. So he's played the past 3 seasons with the Colorado Avalanche. First season was only 6 games, 3 points in those 6 games, pretty solid. The next season, he put up 33 and 71. And this year, it was a bit of an underwhelming season for Alex Newhook, where he only put up 30 points in a full season. That's not exactly the results you want to see from a young, talented player who started getting more minutes and more power play time because of all the injuries in Colorado. But like I said, this is another Kirby Dach type deal. Buy low on a player who we believe has the upside and has the ability to turn things around. So, how do you guys feel about the trade? Let me know down in the comments. I'm going to tell you a bit more now about how I feel about it. So I've seen pretty much 2 sides of the fan base. It's the side who is pretty excited, just like myself, and obviously the other side which was not very excited, and they believe that it was a massive overpay. But for me, I'm very excited like I just mentioned. I think Alex Newhook is a real good player, and I think even though he's a center, he could also play on the wing, and I think is just a real good player to have in our system. He's a super dynamic player. He got couple seasons under his belt playing with teammates like Nate McKinnon. He's got to pick up some tips from there. And now with a fresh scenery, it might do all the difference for Alex Newhook. And when we take a look at the price, it's really not that big of an overpay for me. Although that 31st overall pick could have landed us quite a solid player, as well as that 37th overall pick, but Alex Newhook can be better than both, and it's just the risk we're willing to take. I mean, if you want to make yourself feel better about it, it's pretty much just 2 second-round picks and a player that might never make the NHL. For someone who's pretty much NHL proven, he's got a lot of work to do, but his upside is still very promising. Or if you still think it's a little too much price-wise, you could look at it this way. Ben Sherratt and a second-round pick, and a defenseman that will never make the NHL, in my opinion, for Alex Newhook. Maybe that makes you feel a little better. Anyways, Alex Newhook does have some things to prove here in Montreal, but I think he'll be a real good fit, and I'm a big fan of this trade. Now, the last thing I'm going to suggest before I end off this video is this a finalized trade or not? Could this maybe just be piece number 1 to another trade? There's a lot of rumors here that the Montreal Canadiens might trade down, they might trade up, who knows? There's always trade talk, and maybe at the end of the day, by tomorrow, Alex Newhook won't actually be a Hab, and he'll just be a piece to another trade. Anyways, guys, that is going to be all for my video. Like I said, I am a little sick, so I apologize for the annoying voice. But yeah, if you did enjoy, don't be afraid to hit that like button and maybe even consider subscribing. Now, with that being said, I'll see you all next time. Take care.